Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic, episode 91, where we have changed layouts. Now we're facing each other, and I know what Chiva looks like for the past year. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about San Diego Loyal. What the hell is going on, Chiva? The hell? Oh, no. So yeah, San Diego Loyal losing the past two games, not looking good for a home stand as far as playoffs goes. We're also going to go ahead and talk about exactly what the possibilities are of actually seeing them in person for those said playoffs. We're going to talk about Manchester United and their historic bad form. Is it even a bad form? Ole in, ole out. We're going to go ahead and discuss everything Manchester United after the 5-0 destruction by Liverpool. We're going to go ahead and talk about Chelsea because they also had a match and they won 7-0 against a lesser opponent, but it's fine. We're not losing 5-0. We'll rest him and the rest of the Champions League results for this week as well. El Clásico also happened. The fact that it's so far down tells you the state of the Clásico. And of course, we're going to go ahead and go back and forth with our NFL Week 7, Week 8 pick'ems. We have not used a single one of our push-ups because we're just in a cold war of push-ups.
Yes, we are.
You have no power over me muting you now.
You mute me, I walk away and go home. Don't test me because I'll walk away and go home. Like, I'll legit go home, Tony.
No, you won't.
I would go home.
No, you won't.
Tony, I would go home.
No, you wouldn't.
And do it.
Because we got episode 91 to do. All the fine folk are waiting for this.
It'd be your fault.
I mean, I think people would, think otherwise. Say, Chivas is so soft. Speaking of softness, San Diego Loyal, need to start building that muscle. I forgot what you look like. My neck fat doesn't allow me to turn right. So I
can't relate.
Fuck.
Pinche Loyal. Okay, let's get to it straight up. We called it. Was it last episode?
So it's kind of hazy because what have we talked about? What have we not talked about? Because we talked about it in Spanish, and because we do San Diego Loyal wrap up
Tuesdays, and then they played Wednesday, and then we did it in Spanish Thursday.
Yeah, and so we talked about the bus trip. The bus trip was fun. We talked about it in Spanish. Went up with the locals, and
but we said on the last episode, San Diego Loyal, they might have jinxed themselves asking for that playoff deposit for the home game already, and so far, that has proven to be true.
Yeah, that was a bad move. I think if it's standard practices, that's fine for sports team to do that. Like, hey, like there's a chance that we're going to be here at home, so put your deposits 100% refundable deposits, obviously. But like, I
think they were just trying to make sure that it would be a sellout crowd for a playoff game.
I think like,
but at the same time, like you don't mess with that. Trust me, I know about jinxing and putting bad juju on things. So
yeah, you're the worst. I haven't watched a single Grey's Anatomy episode since Derek died, by the way.
And it all goes downhill from there.
I think it's wild. Anyway, so they went ahead. First of all, we talked about it. They lost on Wednesday, a game that if they had just won that game, none of this would have been needing to be happen. So, I mean, we talked about it a little bit in Spanish. So let's just go over it, just because there's things that I completely disagreed with from the starting lineup from the get-go, because you had obviously Jack Blake and a couple of others that are starting to come back from injury. In this last Sunday, you had Oliver Larraz coming back, but you gave Jack Blake a couple of minutes at Torero when they played. Who did they play?
New Mexico
United in that last second tie. And I get it. He didn't play his best game there either. But then you go up to Orange County, and
on paper, this was a solid lineup.
Yeah. I mean,
one of the best ones, right?
Yeah, and even
besides the player on the bench here and there, but
yeah, if
Spencer,
what happened here? So Spencer, they got utilized, surprisingly, because I guess you had to at that point, because you threw.
If he plays on the playoff game, I'm gonna lose my shit.
The only reason he's gonna play on the playoff if it's like a 1-0 and it's like the 85th minute and they need some sort of attacking, and they'll sub him in.
In playoffs, is it like, does it go to extra time, or like does the first place team, if they tie, advances?
I'm pretty sure it's an NCAA style knockout, so somebody has to win.
Okay.
Like an outright winner. So this was the Orange County lineup. Obviously, as you were saying, it's a lineup that, on paper is pretty strong. Is this it, or is this his last one? No, this is it.
Yeah, this is the one. So you got Austin on goal, LaRosse, Giotto, Stoneman, and Elijah Martin on the back line. Josh Giotto, who got hurt in this game.
Yeah.
And didn't get to play the next game. And then on the midfield, you got Martin, Adams, Guido, and Jack Blake. And on the wing, you got Martinez. You got Jack Blake playing on that little right wing center attacking mid on the right side position that he was playing in. And then you got Augie Williams up on top. Solid lineup. I like that chemistry between Williams and Herzog, though. Yeah. And the fact that you didn't have that in this game, it's a little disappointing. But yeah, they ended up losing 1-0. And you were there.
Yeah, no. So I did go up there, and it was disappointing, just being having the chance to end it there, and I was joking around with Darren, who went up there too, and saw Jordan Caruth from the Unnamed in the pre-show, and I was joking with him hey, I want to see some players get some time. I want to see Jordan Chavez get some time.
You said that?
Yes. Not during that game, obviously.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the fudge? What the fudge?
Still suck at that. But no, as far as get people playing time, because you're gonna secure it today on that Wednesday up in Orange County. You secure that day.
Okay.
You have a game against Roots and you have a game against New Mexico that you can go ahead and put Jack Blake back
Roots in Sacramento.
And
you said New Mexico.
Yes, New Mexico. So you still have those two games. If you lock it down, you can throw Jack Blake in there, give him those minutes that you want to give him already here. Mm-hmm. He gets accustomed. He gets his footing underneath himself. And in this game, he didn't have to start.
Do you feel like Landon and Nate felt like the huevo, we have to play his bag, we have to give him minutes right now? Do you think they felt that way?
I think it was a matter of in FIFA,
mm-hmm.
you have that 88 rated player, but the 83 rated player is playing well. You do good with him, but you're it's the 88 player, so you got to put him in there. You have to, even just jam in there if he's not ready.
See, I hate that. Yeah, I hate that. I'll play that 83 rated player if he's playing at an 88 rated.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So,
and then again, I mean, not necessarily comparing everything to FIFA,
but again, we're not the coaches. We're not the coaches.
And I know we're not, but we saw this coming. A lot of people saw this coming. I don't know, they clinched playoffs and I think they took the foot off the gas and they lost against Orange County, and Orange County is playing really good to be fair. But then Oakland Roots,
too confident. No?
This Oakland Roots game was just something else, and I really am upset that it ended up playing out this way, because San Diego Loyal controlled their own destiny, and they controlled their own destiny in two different games, Roots, Orange County, and neither game they got it done. This last two games are just a microcosm of what San Diego Loyal has been early in the season. They're really good, but they don't get the results that they need. They play all right. They put the effort in. Something that Landon said on Wednesday against Orange County. I'm pleased with the effort that the guys gave and all this stuff. Okay, sure. Bueno. Sure. Effort's there, but that's only going to get you so far. Effort's not going to get you past playoffs.
He said in this past game, he said, even when we were 3-3, did we really deserve to win that game? No.
Which is fair.
He said soccer's fair. You get you get what you play for, and I mean, sometimes you have ugly wins. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And Landon really prefers to lose and play great,
but look good
than win ugly.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about that.
A win's a win, which is fine, and you can have the moral high ground on everything and say, you know what, we'll bounce back, and that's what.
But do we really want a coach that has that philosophy?
Again, it's this is new territory for him too. Not saying,
but you personally, you have a team. Say you have Chelsea, for example, not to compare them, but as an example, and you get a brand new coach, like Tuchel's out, you get a brand new coach or whatever, you get Ole.
Oh shit! No way.
But this
go Phoenix.
This coach's philosophy is for Chelsea is, you know what, we're playing like, for example, Ole is saying, like Man U's playing great. Like say they were playing good but they were losing.
Mm-hmm.
But we're playing good. The performance is good. How would you feel like as a fan if that's the case?
Well, not great, because I care about results. Like as I'm sure they care about results just as much, and I just maybe don't care about effort as much as they do. But in any case, you didn't get the results, and that's what ended up happening. And everybody saw it coming. You can't really point at like injuries.
This surprises me a lot from you.
What?
That you don't agree with that philosophy, because you're a perfectionist. And everything you do has to go perfect a certain way that you want it, and that's what Landon is.
And see, that's what I like about like soccer. And in that sense, in soccer, it's weird because I'm like,
you're not a perfectionist.
I'm not a perfectionist, because in soccer, it's like rock and roll, man. Like it doesn't have to be perfect.
Shit.
Like it can be. You can play the same song as it plays on the record every single time, or you can add a different little flavor at a concert, and it's different every single time, but it gets the job done, and it's still good. So,
where's that Tony for this podcast? That's a really good point. Oh, Toro's back.
Is he back?
Toro's back. It was a good run while it lasted. Toro, you're back. We thought something happened to you.
Just comes back shitting on people.
Oh man, I love you, Toro.
Anyway, so San Diego Loyal loses that game. Orange County wins a midweek game. They go into second place ahead by 2 points.
They won a mid-game week game against Las Vegas Lights in a last-minute winner. These guys are on a hot streak going into playoffs, and the San Diego Loyal is the complete opposite of that, and that's not how you want to go into playoffs, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, and exactly, that's not how you want to go into playoffs. Like, even if it's at home, even if it's away, you don't want to go into playoffs with a losing streak, and because over there you don't have a chance to go on a losing streak. You lose one, you're out. Like that's it. But yeah, I mean, as far as what San Diego Loyal could have done better, I don't know, man. Like, did they?
All right, let's talk about this game. How about that?
All right, so in between though, Salzo's retired.
Salzo, first signing. You know what they say? First one in, like seventh one out.
Oh, fuck.
It's the first player retiring as a San Diego Loyal player.
That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, like the
first signing, and he's the first retire. Are they gonna retire that number?
No.
What number is he?
8.
Yeah,
no, that's my favorite. That's my favorite number. Do not. Yeah, no.
8 is your favorite number?
Yeah, actually, see, this is one because of goalkeeper. Like,
why is 8 your favorite number? It looks like 2 balls.
Frank Lampard.
Tony has always had 2 balls in a mic in Vision since he was a kid. Frank Lampard, number 8.
Yeah, and it's a lucky number, 8.
Isn't lucky number 7?
No.
7 is the lucky number. Am I tripping? Well, things is it, but there's also lucky number 7. Number lucky 7.
No.
Number lucky 7.
Yeah, no, nobody likes 7. Anyway, Salzo's retired.
That is the bad game in craps.
Yeah. Speaking of craps, San Diego Loyal starting 11 for the way they played.
So half. No Josh Yarrow in this lineup.
So Josh Yarrow, I went over to training, even though I shouldn't have. Got an email late saying like,
media canceled,
and I was already on my way, and I get there, and I'm like,
where's everybody at? Playoffs are coming. Like winter is coming. Playoffs are coming. Anyways, Yarrow got hurt.
So yeah, so Yarrow was walking around, so
he was in a pretty nice suit at the Oakland game.
Was he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Boy's got style.
But yeah, so he hopefully should be not done for the season, because oh boy, does San Diego Loyal miss him. So starting in goal, you have Austin Guerrero, who didn't have his Super Saiyan performance. Oliver Larraz once again. Callum Montgomery in for Yarrow. Grant Stoneman, Elijah Martin, Colin Martin, Charles with the captain Norman, Miguel Ibarra, which I think he should have started instead of Jack Blake up in Orange County.
And Jack Blake started.
And Jack Blake once again starts. Corey Herzog and Augustine Williams. Maybe, if Guido couldn't go, you still have Toomey in there. So that's the thing. The plan seemingly was to release the Kraken with Toomey, because Toomey's been doing really good, especially against Orange County. It just didn't work.
Toomey hasn't scored in the last 3 games.
Yeah, he hasn't. But I mean, and San Diego Loyal isn't a big score sheet type of team, but
That's actually very true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Douglas Martinez also on the bench.
They started off playing good, and they score in the first 20 minutes, and they're up 1-0. Augie Williams getting that goal, great assist by Corey Herzog. And then after that, they kind of played a little conservative, a little scared. Like, oh my God, we already have the lead. We can do this. And
guess what? It was another day game facing the locals in the first half. Facing 109 in the first half.
That is true.
Guess what? Guess what, guys? It happened again.
Ooh la la. No.
That was just but yeah,
there's no audio in this. You muted the site, boy.
I muted the site, boy. It's too much.
I don't want to hear my Jack Cronin.
Oh, am I Chiva with the half of the first half audio on the vlog on the GoPro that was muted?
I don't know how that happened. I don't know. I blame Travis. I blame Travis again.
Travis?
Yeah, it's all Travis's fault.
All set up by the beautiful dribbling of Augie Williams.
That's such a good. Oh my God, that's poor defending at its best.
Yeah.
Was that Maguire?
Oh. Yeah. So.
Good cross, good goal. Oakland Brutes completely messed up there.
So that was great, and then the game should have ended there.
You want to talk about mess ups? Check out this next.
So I was in 108, looking all the way through, and I just see something happen. Like, okay, they're playing from the back. Here comes somebody, passes it back to Austin, and it just off the post. And
do you think Austin could have done more on that? You think he could have slid and like kicked that out? Break it down, Mr. Goalkeeper.
All right, so look at the positioning of everybody.
I think he could have done more. I think he could have slid and
like
kick it to a corner kick or something.
So he's kind of, he wherever you are, right? Like that pass should have been better. Regardless.
Yeah.
That pass should have been better. So he doesn't even lift up his head to look at where Austin is. And I think the shadows was actually messing with him because he just kind of looks at it from the corner of his eye and he sees shadows. So, it's just he's there somewhere. Okay. I'll just pass it back. But he put a little bit too much pace on it. And then at that point, Austin's like, you can't grab it with my hands. He himself probably is confused as far as where the post is. Because if he kind of overruns it too, and then realizes the post is right there, like, oh shit.
I don't know. I think he panicked. It
was on both of them.
It's on Callum.
It's on Callum.
I blame more Montgomery than Austin, but I think he could have slid 6-1 usa tus pies. And Austin's good with his feet. That's the thing.
But see, if you start sliding, let's see. Tell me where. At that point, right there, you still don't know and you're not registering.
Play it. I'll tell you when. Boom, right there.
The ball has too much space. And you don't know where that pole is. So if you slide, te vas a madrear.
¿Y pues te madreas? ¿No prefieres madrearte que dar un gol?
Yes.
Like that's where.
But it's just like player safety. But yeah, it's fine.
Either way, right now,
way, it's a 1-0 affair at that point. And San Diego Loyal was doing really good in the first half too. In the beginning of the first half, there were several attacks. There were, okay, you don't think so?
Not according to the coach.
What do you mean? I mean,
according to the coach, the first half was
rough, but it started good.
I saw a comment, I think, somewhere. I think it was on Twitter. I forgot who it was, but they said, well, there was two different things in the first half. Like the first 20 minutes where they played great, and then the second half of the first half that they were complete garbage.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so it did go 1-1 into the half. I think that changed a lot because you probably would have gone in 1-0. Which, yes, in this was a play that the referee is very close to the player that's down, and I'm pretty sure this is the.
But I mean, you can't stop it there.
No, but there was two players down.
You still don't stop.
They were down for a while, actually. No. Like 100%, they were down for a while, to the point where this ball was around here, getting kicked around, and this guy had to walk around the two players. You could have stopped the play.
I don't know about that. Could Austin do more there?
No.
Neta?
Yeah, no. Especially with the sun in his eyes like that, no.
A ver.
Okay, right there. You don't see it even after it's already past him.
So, golazo.
Yeah, no, 100%. It was a golazo. Still think the referee should have stopped it.
Ay,
Terrible.
Charlie
Charlie screwed that one up.
¿A quién se llevaban? ¿A Stoneman o a Stoneman? El sombrerito.
Yeah, but again, I mean, they at this point they were
terrible
riding the momentum, and it was terrible defending. Again, would Giotto had done better? Maybe. They were playing too much with the ball, and they're calling. Charlie just handed it to him right there. But even then, there's
it was
three
hard
of
to
you.
see from where I was. So.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
También aquí, todo el espacio que le dan a Augie Williams Akira. All that space. Great finish with this left. Everybody freaks out. Everybody, because at this point you left.
Yeah.
You were gone already because we had a gig right after this.
At this point in the 84th minute, it's just like it's street soccer at this point. Like it's just like the rules of like composure and everything are out the window. Just get the ball into the goal, and Corey Herzog is the best at that. He's really good at that. Just like shithousery.
Yeah.
And it was a red card for Tariq Morad in that same play. So they're 10 men down. Morad gets a red card. Former San Diego Loyal player, Tariq Morad. Clementa, former San Diego Loyal player, arguing with the referee about that red card. And then 6 minutes, you have a play. And this is where I think Austin kind of, just could have done better in different ways. In many different ways.
The whole set pieces, man.
Set pieces at the end is just terrible. And here's the thing, too. Like, he didn't have to do that.
And it's not even the actual set piece. It's after the set piece, if you've noticed, where they keep messing up. Like,
because watch.
Like, dude, how do you just let them run? Oh, my god.
Austin comes out. He doesn't know and doesn't realize that even if he goes to his right, to his left and takes on Austin, these two are going to cover. They were going to cover.
But at the same time, he felt forced because they messed up and they let that ball through.
100%. So it's just a miscommunication, and everybody on defense.
Well, you can't really communicate in that. Like, that's hard to communicate with that time.
Ball goes there. At this point, instead of running out, he should have stopped there.
I thought you don't stop midway through your run.
Because you have so much time to decide before he's coming out. You can stop, but it's either you decide to. You either come out or you stop and stand your ground. But it's not like teeter-tottering. That's what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to go out and then come back, backpedal.
He came out.
He came out. He chose, and he chose violence, and so that's why he got a yellow card and a penalty. But man, that was heartbreaking.
It really was, and again, Oakland needed this win. So they celebrated this with a lot of cojones.
With chest.
Yeah. Bien cobrado el penal.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, tough game, tough Sunday for San Diego Loyal. And again, like everybody knows now, you need to win against Sacramento and you need OC to lose against Los Dos.
Yeah.
Could it happen? Absolutely.
100%.
Will it happen? I give it a 90% chance it won't.
The thing about it, though, the good thing that's going on is LA Galaxy needs to win against OC to maintain a playoff position. So these will have something to play for. Sacramento playing against San Diego Loyal only is there as spoilers. I would hate it, first of all, if Sacramento wins. Like,
I mean, at the end of the day, like they're gonna know what the OC score is, and I love this type of games. Like in the Premier League, anything like that, when there's like relegation and they're like, oh, like, van perdiendo. We just need one goal. We need one goal.
Yeah.
Me prenden esos juegos. So I'm hoping it's going to be something like that, where Los Dos, minute 80, Los Dos is winning 1-0 or 2-1, and Loyal is tied 1-1, and they need that one goal to advance. And then, no, why?
I mean, you're talking about it, that you love it so much.
Why you got to show me this? Why?
Where
This was different.
No, this is the goal.
No, but they needed to win, like, no matter what happened.
No, because Manchester United had won until that last second. Because they're both going at the same time.
Yeah, I know, but they knew they had to win either way. That's the thing.
San Diego Loyal has to win either way, Chivo.
This is different. That's from 2012. Fuck you for that, but whatever. Yeah, it's exactly what I meant, though. Like, yeah, those type of games are super exciting to watch.
It's gonna be stressful. The thing is, like, playoffs have been clinched, right? That's the stress that's off. Like, you don't have to worry about going into playoffs or not. But you were really riding on the fact that you were gonna play at home, and everybody's disappointed.
Yeah,
the players are disappointed. Like, I saw a lot of players. I saw Toomey saying thank you for his locals player of the year. I saw Miguel Ibarra. I saw Jack Blake post something about, like, letting the crowd down.
Augie did too on Twitter.
Augie did too. Like, it's true. Like, I'm glad that they know. And as you were saying, like, it was the loudest you had heard Torero. Like, it was the loudest. That
to the point where when I'm facing on the other side of the field, you can still hear the locals.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
And the chavos and the Rainbow Loyals. Porque la gente se agüita.
Sí.
William standing there after game. Yeah, no, sad stuff for San Diego Loyal. Mm-hmm. But it's not over yet. And I think playoffs are still... my question is, say they advance as a number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And they play... If they win, they would play, what, a number 1 or number 2? They would still not get a home game, right?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't.
Okay.
So,
Well, it's going to be fun watching on TV.
That's going to suck.
If they get to... Could they potentially get, like, to a final against Phoenix? Or how would that work? Let me take a look at that.
Yeah, so here we go. Let me exit off of this. Exit off of that. You can...
So Pacific, say we go a Pacific 3.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. We would play against Pacific 1 or Mountain 4. So we would play against Phoenix.
What do you mean?
So, because we would go in Pacific 3, right?
Okay.
And then we're on the bracket with Phoenix.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Which Phoenix is going to win.
Maybe, yeah. Hopefully not.
And if we go as 2, who's Mountain 1? I said RGB.
Let's check everything out.
I think it might be RGB. Mountain. El Paso Locomotive.
El Paso, who hadn't lost the game at home until they lost against Los Dos recently. I actually hit up our friend Beverly Macanguila after Colorado Switchbacks clinched, and I'm like, hey, like, you guys might...
He plays in Colorado?
Yeah.
So they could play San Diego Low.
Yeah. No, wow, yeah.
That's crazy.
And I asked them, like, hey, like, this might happen. Like, what do you think?
Ooh la la. That's great.
I'll just actually, like, look for it. And
Conference final, El Paso.
The Lasso from El Paso.
Did you hit him up?
Huh? I hit him up, boy.
From your personal, maybe?
No.
Was that a while ago?
No. The boys. It's not here. Oh, well.
Maybe in general?
I know how. Beverly Macanguila. Ooh la la.
Message.
Yeah. So I'm like...
Good luck at the... Maybe in Twitter?
You know what? It might have been my personal one. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, so those are the situations. And hopefully San Diego... So hopefully next time this week we're talking about a San Diego Loyal home game. And we have San Diego Loyal tickets to give away for the playoff. So...
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. 609 Soccer says San Antonio, Colorado game to watch. That decides who plays OC in San Diego. Oh, San Antonio plays Colorado. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah.
San Antonio plays Colorado for the last game as well?
Perhaps. Perchance.
Yeah, they play each other. Wow. If they tie, I think it's San Antonio that passes in second, and Colorado stays in third. And I think Colorado needs to win, if I'm not, based on what the table showed. So,
absolutely. So I think that's what we got for.
Okay, here's the big question: is it gonna happen, Tony?
Whoa! What's gonna happen?
Is the home playoff match gonna happen?
No.
Wow, there you have it, folks. Tony says no.
It's not.
I don't think so either.
Fucked it up.
Yeah,
they fucked it up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna end up playing Colorado.
I hope so. I hope they win.
And we're gonna kick Phoenix out of the playoffs if they don't give them 7 minutes and extra time and they tie it up and win in penalties or something.
So Colorado Switchbacks, you guys play in Colorado Springs. Let's just say, right?
Radiator Springs. So say they play Phoenix in the quarterfinals. Are we going to that?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm down.
Driving or?
No.
Or flying?
I'm checking flights to Colorado Springs right now.
Oh, no. I don't want to fly to Colorado.
Wait. You want to walk
it's
there,
October.
Dude?
I need my real ID now. Do you have your real ID?
No.
We can't fly.
I'm on the terrorist list.
Oh, is it we? What?
Yeah, bro. I went to.
What'd you do?
I went on a plane to New York City. And I had very, very terrible flatulence on flight. I'm on a no-fly list.
I mean, you wouldn't be down to drive to Phoenix?
I'll drive your car.
Your
new car.
That's fine.
That new whip.
Yeah, whip. San Antonio, Colorado at home worse than San Antonio away.
All right.
If you say so.
So we're going to go ahead and move it on down to some other sad news.
Oh.
Manchester United sucks.
I don't want to talk about this. I really don't want to talk about this.
Everybody at the Loyal, when you got there, was talking shit to you, to your face. Everybody at the locals water fountain was just like waiting for you to get there. You had people from the front office of Loyal coming up and just talking shit to you. I don't know if Ricardo came up to you and talked shit. He should have. And if he didn't, I'll remind him next time. But holy shit, what a crappy day Manchester United had and delivered to their fans. I can't believe they even have fans. Take us through that day, Chiva, at Old Trafford. A 5-0 demolition of your beloved Manchester United by the overrated Mohamed Salah, as you had said on multiple occasions here on this podcast. How does it make you feel that he scored a hat-trick at Old Trafford to humiliate you and put a terrible memory? One of the final memories that Sir Alex Ferguson is going to have in this life is a 5-0 loss. How do you feel about that?
Okay. First off, I'm fucking pissed. Okay. As every Man U fan should be. If you're a Man U fan and you're not upset or pissed off, that's a fucking problem. And I'm going to drop a bunch of F-bombs in this shit because I'm pissed. I'm livid, man. Ole starts Maguire. It starts the same lineup that started against Atalanta in Champions League on Wednesday. The same freaking lineup, Tony. And we all know how that game went. They struggled. They struggled against Atalanta, being down 2-0 at halftime, which we'll probably get to when we start talking Champions League. But he starts the same lineup. He hasn't started Sancho on the right side. Yes, there's Sancho banter that he hasn't done shit because he hasn't been playing on the right side where he excels at and where he excelled at Dortmund. Play him on the right. Yes, Greenwood has been playing phenomenal. But come on, give Sancho a chance, right? Maguire is complete shite. He is hot garbage. I hate him. I hope he gets injured and never plays soccer again in his freaking career. Because he's garbage. I'm tired of his shit. He should not be the captain. It should be Bruno or De Gea or Cristiano Ronaldo. I am tired of Ole with the stupid ass freaking decisions. And that's why I'm hashtag Ole out now.
Hashtag Ole. Oh, sorry. Hold on. The folk at home didn't see that.
Yeah, I'm hashtag Ole out right here.
Hashtag Ole in.
No, dude, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. The players are not playing for him. He starts Fred. Fred is complete freaking shit.
Well, what else? What else
tired.
are you gonna do, Chiva?
Mike Tomlin can hold on to the midfield and start Pogba for crying out loud. Ole hates Pogba.
You guys have Pogba?
Oh my God, Ole hates Pogba so much, and Pogba hates him, and I'd rather keep Pogba over Ole. I'm tired of this. Any competent manager would see that there's a problem with Maguire on defense and just bench him.
For what? Who starts?
Bailey. Eric Bailey. I'll take him over Maguire any day.
Any day. Wow.
Oh, man. I can't. Hopefully when Varane comes back, he decides to start Lindelof and Varane and just keeps Maguire on the bench because I'm tired of this guy. Bruno Fernandes has not been playing where he was last season. Marcus Rashford is back, and he has been playing pretty good. His shot's a little off, but he'll get there. He's coming back from injury. He scored 2 goals already in 2 games. That's a lot already for Marcus Rashford.
Oh, boy.
You got Cavani coming off the bench. He plays 110%. So he te mete huevos todos los juegos. Give him some playing time. Give him some more playing time. Like, come on. Oh, man.
And then Paul Pogba, this guy you want to keep on your squad, the savior from Manchester United.
Yes, he got a red card. He got a pretty nasty foul.
Ronaldo should have gotten a red card.
No, he shouldn't. For that kicking the ball? Yeah, no, fuck dangerous. No. Are you stupid or something? That's no.
Dangerous. I'm not Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
That's not a red card. Why would you say that's a red card?
Mm-hmm. Things were, very emotional.
No, that's not a red card. He kicked the ball
in front of Papi. ¿Cómo se llama este güey? Alex Ferguson, haciendo sus berrinchitos.
No hay pedo, güey. It's emotional.
Old Ronaldo.
He hates Liverpool. He hates Liverpool. That's why he's upset losing 5-0 to them. It didn't
look like he was upset.
And he scored a goal, and they took it away.
I don't see it.
He scored a goal, and VAR said it was offside, which it was not offside. I hate that stupid rule. Even if your feet are onside and you're leaning forward, that's so stupid.
I don't see
that is so stupid.
For Ronaldo.
Whatever. Fuck you. VAR? Whatever. Yeah, Pogba got a red card, came in. He does not give a fuck right now. VAR. But yeah, that's what's wrong with ManUre right now. They're fucking... Ole's fucking everything up, and they're going to give him a couple more chances with Tottenham against City. We're going to get fucking demolished by City, too. Oh, my God. Then if we lose to Tottenham, I'm going to cry because Tottenham is complete garbage. Call me 007. 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games. Ha, 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 ha. Fuck you, man. Let's move on. Fuck this shit.
Let's move on to the Champions League. Manchester United against Atalanta in a game where you were talking so much shit about Ole and their whole lineup and all of Manchester United, but as soon as Ronaldo saved your asses, you started praising them and being like, "Oh my God, Ronaldo! Oh, Manchester United, we're back! No,
no. They came back from 2-0 and won 3-2. You celebrate that shit. They still play like shit. You still critique them when you need to, but shit, they fucking came back, rallied up, and came back and won.
No thanks to
Ole.
You
celebrate. No thanks to Ole, but you celebrate that. You wouldn't celebrate that? What kind of soccer fan are you? What's going on here?
I'm a soccer fan that enjoys my team scoring 7 goals against your teams hate you.
No, the Rams won. But yeah, okay. We're talking about ManUre. Let's talk about your Chelsea. Yeah.
So Chelsea.
There was one impressive stat, super impressive stat that I saw.
Okay.
You guys have more clean sheets than goals conceded.
Yeah, it's wild.
In the Premier League with Tuchel as coach. And that's impressive. I think it's 17 clean sheets or 18 clean sheets and 17 goals conceded. That's insane.
Do you remember what a clean sheet
is,
Chiba?
I'm so jealous of you right now.
Do you remember what a clean sheet is, Chiba?
No, I don't. I really don't.
And I mean...
My head's itchy.
And este vato el Mendy, man. I doubted... I 100% doubted him. I didn't know who he was. I didn't...
That's because you don't know.
Oh, you knew about Mendy?
Of course.
Mendy should be replacing De Gea, boy? De Gea? Would you take De Gea over Mendy, boy? Is that what you're telling me, boy? Well, right now I would.
Fergie's Ole in. How could you? Fergie probably has a brain tumor right now or something. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
He did. He had one.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
You know who does know who he's talking about? Paul Scholes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, Mendy out here doing things like this in a 7-0 effort. At this point, it was 3-0. He gets taken out. Did you see that?
No.
Well, there's a screen right there. You can.
No, don't you know I like shitty soccer teams? Why would I watch this?
Yeah. What a great save by Mendy. That's effort. That's effort right there. But yeah, so he's doing fantastic. The whole team is doing great. They did play against the last place Norwich. Let's take things into consideration. Actually, there was this one of the many. I don't know if people out there subscribe to The Athletic. Fantastic writers on there. One of the articles was Liverpool humiliation should be the death knell for Solskjaer's reign. In here, he talks about like, okay, well, you're talking about and comparing between Chelsea and Liverpool and Manchester United, because Manchester United and Liverpool are supposed to be fighting for the same spot, right? Sure, maybe a third, fourth, second, maybe, but not first. I don't think first, right?
You do know Chelsea, it's early in the season, right?
You don't.
That doesn't matter right now.
You're not gonna make anything other than fourth. You're not gonna make anything other than fourth. Your competition is Liverpool, and it should be Liverpool.
I'll bet you $100 we get higher than fourth. Easy money for me. That's easy money.
Okay. Oh man, this is gonna be great.
That's easy money.
Anyway, so
episode 91. You guys are witnesses for this.
That's fine. Like it's gonna be great, boy. But yeah, I mean, if you're talking about like the team wise, like what these players should be doing, what this whole team should be. You know how they should be
about
performing.
Chelsea?
No, I'm talking about Manchester United.
Oh, again, man. Yeah. I think you're a ManU fan.
No.
Yeah, you love talking about ManU.
I love talking shit about Manchester United.
We're living rent free in your mind, apparently.
I love it. Oh, because there's a lot of space. Because right now we're on Easy Street. We're on Dream Street right now. Cloud 9.
That's gonna be the title. ManU lives rent free in Tony's mind.
Oh, see.
I see it already.
Yo, you're the one that's over here. You know. Over Chelsea's stats. It was really impressive.
What a
stat.
That's a really good stat.
I am so jealous of Chelsea.
That's a really good stat.
I am so jealous of Chelsea and their fantastic stats.
That's a good stat. But you're over here. We're already moved on, and then you go back.
Well, see, wait, moved on because you have to. Like, bro, you have to move on. Otherwise, you guys would implode as a team.
You're going back.
I'm going back because you skipped it, boy.
Yeah, because I don't want to read this.
Because you don't know how to read. It's not frustrated. What's wrong with Bruno? What's going on?
No le llega nada, vato.
So.
No le llega nada. Nadie se mueve.
What fixes this for you?
Ole out.
Ole out. Who in? Conte. Sure. Zidane. Sure. Who? Ancelotti. I'm trying to think of
Madrid. Ancelotti's at Madrid. He's not leaving Madrid. It's either Conte or Zidane. That's like the best two managers out there.
But does that fix it?
I really think it does. It brings someone with experience, someone the players might have some respect for. I don't think any of these players have any respect for Ole. No. Nobody respects Ole in that locker room. And if they fear Ronaldo more, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And yeah, Ronaldo is a big presence, and yes, but Ole should have the balls to be like, you guys listen to me, this is the way we're going to do this. If I was Ole and the players were playing this shitty, all right, motherfuckers, next game against Tottenham, fucking starting Bailey, Maguire's on the bench, Luke Shaw, okay, I'm going to give Tejas a fucking chance again because Luke Shaw was complete garbage. Oh, Ronaldo, you don't want to score? Okay, Cavani starting. Rashford scored. You can start. You're coming back good. Bruno, you don't want to do shit? Okay, Van de Beek, here's your golden chance.
Did you see Van de Beek was training? He was the only person training at Old Trafford after the 5-0 after the game.
Man, we got to give him some playing time. Yeah. I've always wanted him a ManU, and all this fucking this up. Just because he didn't ask for that signing. He's not getting playing time.
He didn't ask for Maguire, right? He just the board got him.
He asked for a center back.
A center back?
Yeah. It's tough being a United fan, just like a San Diego Loyal fan and a Chivas fan, and what else? Todos valen pa pura madre.
Yeah. Donnie Van de
Se
Beek.
está castigando.
The only one that's out there. The only one that's out there.
Well, it's, he wants to burn some calories since he didn't get to during the game.
Yeah, he has all that energy. But what a waste of talent.
Yeah, I mean, ¿cómo quedó el City? ¿Ganaron?
Premier League wise, yeah, they beat Brighton 4-1. Brighton, who was
West
in
Ham
at
beat Tottenham too.
So I mean, let's look at the standings real quick. So you still have oh wow, oh boy, oh jeez, you see that, Joe?
9 games in, relax. 9 games in.
9 games in, you guys are behind Brighton and Tottenham and West Ham.
That's fine. That's fine.
Embarrassing.
One win gets you to 4th place. Okay, relax.
Oh man, most recent matches are terrible. And you know what? Yeah, sure. Chelsea can have a collapse. It's a long season. I'll give you that. But the way things are going,
I'd rather have the collapse now and end strong. You guys are bound to have that collapse later, where it matters.
oh, like it happened last year when we had the same situation where we needed to get Lampard out, a club legend out, the one that actually built that team that won the Champions League, because we realized right on time that we needed to get rid of this guy.
Yeah, and ManUre will do that too. You guys got rid of him way later.
That move.
You guys realized midway through the season.
That move.
ManUre's gonna realize sooner than that.
No, it's not sooner. That move should have been last season already. Like, you're already a year after you should have fired Ole.
It's the same thing. And you know what? I'm done, because ManUre's gonna speak for itself. And you're gonna look like a complete idiot later.
Lucky number 7th place. All right.
Absolutely. We had Champions League, and I'm no longer in first place in that fantasy.
Yeah, with your soccer expertise and, you know, being tested. Keep going.
No, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready?
Atalanta beats Manchester United. We're talking about Champions League, you said.
They did not beat ManU.
Oh, they didn't. They beat ManU for the majority of the game. Morally, it was a victory for them. If it was Landon Donovan speaking,
morally it was a victory. No,
100%. Yeah,
that's the stupidest thing.
You have mental facilities.
You lost. How is that? Oh my God!
I dare you to say that to Landon. I dare you to say that. Like, you lost. I dare you to say that to him.
But he's not saying stupid things like you are right now.
Kind of said the things that he usually says after the games.
That's not what he said.
I like the effort that Atalanta put.
You lost. I'll tell him. I don't give a fuck.
You won't. You won't. You won't.
No, because then I won't get invited again.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So Champions League, other than the dramatics that happened, Manchester United getting saved by Ronaldo. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking. Keep going.
No, I'm asking. Like, what were your highlights of the Champions League?
Oh, I mean, Manchester United won. Like, great. They're in first place in the group. They're in first place of the group.
Best team.
To me, the most impressive thing is still Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich is just an absolute machine, right? Like, Leroy Sané with this guy's squad is just, man, it's on another level, dude. Like,
the fact that you didn't start Lewandowski and just like
he did start.
Oh, sorry. I'm like, wait, false 9 Sané?
Yeah, and he scored 2 goals. He might have played wing actually, and ManUre like behind.
Somebody needs to like stop smoking so much. Google, yeah.
Yeah, Google keeps messing up bad, man. And Lucas Hernandez got to play left back again, and what else is there to say about Bayern Munich, right? Are they the favorites to win Champions League this year?
They're always favorites, I feel, like in the group stages, because they do this constantly, and they constantly do it to good teams too. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't say not. Like, I'd say...
Is there anyone better than them right now?
Chelsea.
I don't think Chelsea's better than them right now.
I don't know. They did end up winning last year. Bayern got nowhere near the final. I mean, they got near the final, but not at the final.
I think Bayern beats Chelsea right now.
You think Bayern beats Chelsea right now? I think that's what everybody thought in 2012 too, actually. I don't think so. There's a lot of tension because I look at your eyes now.
Yeah, I mean, now I see the stupid shit you're saying. So.
Now I hear the stupid shit you're saying. So,
but yeah, Bayern Munich still looking dominant as ever, and they get to play Barca again, who is a pretty shitty team.
Yeah, they are.
But who else? Juve won, and then Tuesday's games we already talked about. But what else happened on Wednesday? Go up, go up,
I'm trying, boy. The Young Boys lost against Villarreal. This is wild. Google's acting a fool right now.
Oh, Ajax destroys Dortmund 4-0.
That was wild.
And that was on Tuesday, but I mean, dude, like, Edson Alvarez repping in Ajax, best Mexican player out there right now.
I agree with that one. Inter Milan against Sheriff. Poor Sheriff's coming back down. Liverpool and Atletico Madrid, we already talked about those.
Oh la
la. But yeah, I mean, if you want to
Chelsea ganó 4-0.
they did win 4-0
Against Malmo.
And against Malmo, Lukaku does come out with an injury because he had a high ankle sprain, and I think it was a matter of like them realizing, okay, we're gonna win this game anyways pretty easily. Let's just rest you because I don't want you to get
I hate Chelsea
more
for that
injured.
because Lukaku was my captain because I had no other choice.
Mason Mount has come in.
Havertz scored coming in for Lukaku, so.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good result for Chelsea, right?
Absolutely. And
what do we have coming up?
Coming up Tuesday, November 2nd. So that's next week.
Is it next week?
I believe.
Yes, it is.
So, yeah,
yes,
next week. So run it back with Malmo.
Yeah, no, it's the same games. It's always 1-2-3, 3-2-1. So this time at Chelsea's home, I believe. Oh, no. Did you guys play at Stamford Bridge on Wednesday?
We played. Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Cool. This time is away, so you guys should still be able to win that. Bayern, I mean,
oh boy.
it's a big game.
Do you think you're gonna win?
I think so. I think they'll win.
With a good overall team performance from Manchester
If
United?
Maguire doesn't start, we'll win.
What if he does start?
We might be fucked. Like, simple as that. And I think this Ole has the Tottenham game. Depending how they perform in that, I think we're gonna beat Tottenham. So he's gonna like stay safe, and then Atalanta. As long as we don't lose Champions League games, man. Like that's my biggest fear.
That's Ole's bread and butter, losing Champions League games.
He has the terrible record, dude, in Champions League. Like, it's bad. Really, really bad. Zidane already said, fuck that. Yes, he did. And, I mean, yeah. I mean, wouldn't you take him over your coach at Barca? Manchester United's defeat to Young Boys was grim viewing on the United's record in Champions League. 4 wins, 7 losses. Yeah.
It could have been 8 losses, but they came back thanks to Ronaldo. But yeah, it's pretty atrocious.
No thanks to Rashford and the other players that scored, right?
And that's the thing, like, wow, only 4 wins, 7 losses. He's been there for a while, but Manchester United's been in Europa League for
yeah.
a bit.
So I mean,
can't lose Champions League game if you're in Europa League.
You know what else we had this weekend, and I don't think anybody knew or cared. El Clásico.
Yes.
Like, nobody cared. Nobody. I don't even think Barca fans cared, right?
I thought you were gonna say that.
Oh no, of course not. No.
But yeah, nobody cared.
El Clásico.
El Clásico. Well,
I mean, Barca lost, which was not a surprise, right? Like, Real Madrid's a way better team than Barcelona is right now.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost to a last-minute goal. Oh, and actually, no, they were up 2-0, and Agüero scored. Agüero finally played.
97th minute.
So, I mean, dude, Vinicio Jr. is better than Ansu Fati right now. Changed my mind, 619 Soccer. Changed my mind.
You're not.
But yeah, Ansu Fati is not performing where they would hope for him to be. Is he worthy of that number 10 at Barcelona?
No, nobody is. Nobody will ever be worthy of that Barcelona number 10 after Messi. Straight up.
Will it be like a Ronaldo thing where that 7 was cursed?
I could see it.
It sucks because it's such an iconic number 10.
Yeah, no, number 10 is the best. But who was 10 before? Ronaldinho? Who was before Ronaldinho?
I don't know. That's before my time.
Pretty sure it was Figo.
Maybe. I don't know. That's before my time.
Bro, come on.
I don't follow Barcelona like that, bro. Tenas? Famous Barcelona 10s. Messi, Ronaldinho, Maradona was the number 10.
Yeah, he was number 10, but like, ooh. Continue without disabling ads. Oh my God, I hate this. Messi. Johan Cruyff at some point. Ese güey, Rivaldo. Who else? That's it. All right. No other number 10s in the history of Barcelona. All right.
But no, it's going to be a lot of pressure. Ansu Fati should not be wearing that number 10 right now. At 17, 18 years old, like, that's insane.
Did it just give him a new contract in like 2027, 6, something, some wild thing like that?
To be putting your faith in this guy, thinking he's the next big thing, that's not okay. Like,
what is a youngster that's like worth it?
Haaland, Mbappe.
Okay. See, like they need to go to Barcelona and Madrid already. Like make that
game relevant again.
Yep.
Like, it used to be so exciting knowing that, oh, Messi's playing Ronaldo.
Morning. Yep.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a big game. Let's have friends over. Let's meet somewhere and watch the game. That's not the thing anymore.
Yeah, no.
It sucks. Ever since Ronaldo left Real Madrid, it felt like that, but still Messi was still there. Now that they're both gone, this was really the first Clásico with both of them gone. And it was not interesting at all. It was the fact that Busquets was the player, el más veterano de los clásicos. Like, I mean, if you're a Barca fan, let us know what you thought about that game. I don't know if there's any Barca fans in the chat right now. Wink, wink. How do you feel about this game? I honestly didn't watch it because ManUre game overlapped, and I probably would have preferred to watch a Clásico.
You had a great time over there, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to 3 Punkel's, and I left at halftime. Oh, no, like a little bit after halftime because my brother wanted to go watch the Cholos game, which they got destroyed 3-1 as well. So it was a terrible soccer weekend for me.
Yeah,
Chivas tied, but it was a terrible, terrible soccer weekend.
But you know who saved it?
Who? Yes, that did save it so much. Oh my gosh.
All right, guys. This is the point where we switch and talk about the other football. So if you're not with it, as the Astros are losing in the bottom of the 9th to the Atlanta Braves, even though what's his name?
What?
He left injured in the game. Charlie Morton left injured in the game.
Oh.
Sure. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and talk about, we haven't really talked about, let's start here. Just because, like, we haven't talked about 2 balls in a micro league.
Like, what's our record? 2-5?
We are ass.
This is bad.
This is
How
not
did everyone do this, like, week?
It was, it was not good. Everybody lost. Where are the matchups? Schedule?
League schedule.
All right.
Week 7.
So Rui's bitch boy, or Wilson, went up against JPabs and How I Met Your Mother. How I Metcalf Your Mother.
He won. He's 3-4, and bitch boy is 2-5.
Ivan, so it could be worse.
So it was Wilson.
So Infernal Demonios, who is in first place everywhere, Ivan Orozco, is the one that defeated us barely, actually by 5 points. All right, not that bad. And then you had Déjate la paja, Waludo, who won. Also, he now moves into being 4-3. It's pretty even, actually. There's nobody who's running away with it, so that's good. And then you had the boy Danny Dimes going up against the young Corbin, who moves up to 5-2.
Wow.
Yeah, and then Mailman. CSI Hernandez wins against
619 Soccer. Oh my God, 619 Soccer only scored 76 points. Let's look at his lineup.
Oh, this is. Oh, hey, 619 Soccer. Let's make a trade.
No, okay, so he already fixed it. Because Dalvin Cook was on a bye week, so
give us Dalvin Cook.
We'll take Dalvin Cook. 619 Soccer. Who do you want for Dalvin Cook? Let's make it happen right now.
Do it right now.
No, let's not talk about it.
We won't talk about it anymore. Just give us Dalvin Cook somehow. So again, whoever wins this league will win a NFL jersey from
paid
NFL.com.
by Tony because he's losing in the pick'ems.
So far, we'll see.
But yeah, I mean, we need to make a trade ASAP.
We need something to happen. Who are we picking up on the waiver? Is there anybody in the waiver?
I changed the lineup actually in our team this morning. I put back in Keenan Allen because he was on a bye week. Go to our team. No, you got to go to my team. You're not very good at this.
Not on the
Joe Burrow, who absolutely balled out, and he's bound to ball out against the Jets as well.
Yeah.
Gibson, complete garbage. Melvin Gordon, complete garbage. DeAndre Hopkins, who's now questionable, but had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Brandon Cooks is, we got to get rid of him.
He gets 10. The boy back today and next week.
We still got to get rid of him.
Okay, we'll go. Julio Jones?
Nope. Complete garbage. Saquon Barkley. All your picks were garbage.
Well, Michael Thomas is
who did you
good.
pick out of this team? You pick Saquon Barkley first.
Yeah.
Then you went Hopkins.
No, then I went.
No, you went
Antonio
Hopkins.
Gibson.
No, you went Hopkins.
Okay, then Antonio Gibson after.
And
that.
then Antonio Gibson, who was garbage.
That one was on you.
No, you picked them.
I know, but you were.
That's on you. That's your pick. That's your fault. Then who did I pick?
Who did you pick?
I picked Keenan Allen. I picked. I ended up picking Melvin Gordon eventually, and I think I picked.
None of our picks are good, Chiba.
Keenan Allen's decent, but he's not the best receiver in the team. That's the thing.
So thank you. I'll take that as a thank you for
Once
picking up
Michael
DeAndre
Thomas
Hopkins.
comes back, we hopefully can have a little life.
That was my pick.
But yeah, we need a trade, man.
So
that's bad.
That's what we have. So let's talk about our pick-ups.
I was told Cook was a trash pick. You picked him first, and he barely had a decent game. I mean, I'm not gonna trash him because I traded for him last week in another league. So giving up Derrick Henry, by the way, in that league.
All right, so let's talk about it.
Week 7, let's go. Started off with the Thursday night game, who was
the Broncos and the Browns. We actually watched this. So we were recording the Spanish version of 2 Balls and a Mic Loyal Edition. So you got that one with the Broncos.
Yes, I did.
Losing because
I can't believe you went with the I can't believe you went with the Broncos.
Look, man, Case Keenum wasn't playing. Everybody's injured. There's no Hunt. There's no Chubb. There's no anybody on
Ernest
the
Johnson. The Broncos made him look like an RB1, like a top 10 RB1.
Freaking guess. So this was two terrible teams playing against each other. The Broncos did not win that one, so you get that point. And then moving over to the Chiefs versus the Titans, you chose.
We both chose the Chiefs, I believe.
Both chose the Chiefs, and in this game,
I was hesitant. In my quinela, I ended up choosing the Titans. I only got 2 wrong.
Oh,
and
wow.
I need to start going with that in here as well. But yeah.
The Chiefs didn't win that one. Patrick Mahomes comes out injured. Patrick Mahomes is not looking good this year at all. Derrick Henry and company, even Tannehill is looking fantastic.
That defense for the Chiefs just looks terrible. It's bad.
It's pretty bad.
They literally said to the Cowboys, "Hey, I want your defense from last year," and just copied it. It's that bad.
Just copy paste.
Packers, Washington football team.
I took the pack on that one.
Me too.
Packing that one, absolutely. Aaron Rodgers having a pretty good
Ravens,
game.
Bengals. Did you go Bengals?
Went Ravens.
Okay, I went Ravens too. This was a surprise game. The Bengals demolished the Ravens. After the Ravens looked really good demolishing the Chargers, who looked decent as well. Are the Bengals for real? That O-line is still terrible. But
this Bengals team is historic. Jamar Chase is doing some things.
This is their best season.
Crazy.
Even if they lose the rest of the games, this is their best season they've had in years.
If that season ends right now, the Bengals are the #1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah, they are.
Which is wild.
Speaking of terrible teams, we have the Panthers against the Giants. And the Panthers...
This game was 5-3, dude, for the longest time.
Yeah.
For the longest time. Into the third quarter.
And the reason it was a safety was because intentional grounding by Sam Darnold, which is insane.
Yeah.
In the end zone. Sam Darnold's looking like his old self back in the Jets. So
spooky season.
They couldn't be the fakest 3-0 team.
The Broncos were. The Broncos are worse. Because the Broncos have everybody with them. Other than maybe
if
Jerry
McCaffrey
Jeudy.
comes back, are the Panthers better now?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, but did you have Panthers?
Yes.
Okay, so I had Panthers as well. Damn it. Falcons, Dolphins. This was a close one. Ended up with a game-winning field goal by
Young Quay Koo.
Yeah. So I had the Falcons.
I had the Dolphins.
Woo-hoo! Man, you keep picking the Dolphins. They're terrible. They are terrible.
I don't know, man.
So I had the Falcons. Yeah.
All right. So
Patriots, Jets.
The Patriots came and destroyed the Jets. You had.
I had the Patriots.
You had the Patriots. I had the Patriots as well.
Yeah.
The Jets have now signed one of the most legendary Eagles players of all time, Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco now a quarterback for the Jets. Speaking about the Eagles.
That's because Zach Wilson got injured.
Exactly.
So, Eagles against the Raiders. I had the Raiders.
I also had the Raiders.
I think they're going to have a way better season without John Gruden. He was toxic in that locker room, and the players knew it, and they were playing terrible for that, and I think they're on to great things.
I think so, too, and I think I also had the Rams beating the Lions.
Me, too. That was a gimme. Revenge games, both ways. Bucks, Bears. The Bears are terrible. Are the Bucks that good?
The Bucks are that good, but
6-1, yeah.
Record is like 3-4. It's a weird team, but the Bucks are just that good.
I had the Bucks. You had the Bucks, right?
I had the Bucks. Cards versus Texans. Obviously, the Cardinals.
Paliza,
yeah, it's nothing.
5 points.
5 points. How do you get 5 points? A safety
and a field goal.
You miss 2 field goals.
Colts 49ers.
I put Carson Wentz on there because I knew he was going to come back.
I went with the Colts in my Canela, and I went 49ers here.
Sweet.
Saints Seahawks. Who did you have? You had Seahawks?
The Saints.
I had the Saints too.
Oh, shit.
And I had 46 points. And you had what?
47 points.
And it was a low-scoring game, which means I'm closer. So if we're tied in picks, I win because of the tiebreaker. How many did you have? 1, 2, 9.
8.
Oh, yes! Ooh, man, let's go.
So, you now, I'm just going to put it here. I have 2. Circle.
I have 4?
4 push-ups. Sack of shit.
Woo, let's go. I'm so much better than you at this. You're better at quizzes.
Apparently I am. Apparently that's my one thing.
I finally got to change my name back on Twitter to Chiwa.
Humbly hung.
Oh man, you could have gone a lot worse on that. So thank you for that.
Do you want to try it again?
Not this episode.
Why not?
I barely got my name back.
Sí,
la neta que sí. Next episode we'll bet something.
I won't change your name. I'll just change your picture.
Nah, I'm not down this week. Next week we might be down.
All right, if you say so. All right, so looking up. Hey, wow, there's a ceiling. To this Thursday night game, Packers versus Cardinals.
This is a great Thursday night game.
Except for the fact that Devontae Adams is not going to play. COVID.
But I'm going Cardinals. I think they're going 8-0. And it's at home for them, so. Are you going Packers?
I kind of want to go Packers just because of, like,
go
Aaron Rodgers.
Go for it.
And, like, Cardinals.
Smells like bitch.
Pues bañate, güey.
This is a tricky game. Panthers, Falcons.
Jesus Christ.
This is a tricky game. I'm going Falcons. In Atlanta, I'm going Falcons. No McCaffrey yet, so.
Will the Panthers figure themselves out? The Falcons are firing on cylinders. Kyle Pitts is doing pretty good. Still got Calvin Ridley. They're at home. Yeah, that ATL.
Okay. Titans versus the Colts.
Divisional matchup. The Titans are pretty good, but they have been pretty bad. They lost against the Jets, and the Colts have been on a streak.
But they beat the Bills.
They did beat the Bills only because Josh Allen
But they
slipped.
kept up with the Bills. The Bills have been destroying every team.
Yeah, no, 100%.
And I know the Colts have had a really good past 2 weeks, and they're playing great. But who are you going with?
I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going Titans.
All right. So then move over to the Bills beating the Dolphins.
At home. Bills at home. This could be like a 70-0 game.
Then you look at the Bengals versus the Jets. This is a trap game.
It could be.
It could be a trap game for the Bengals.
With Joe Flacco? Joe Flacco coming as a starter and beating the Bengals? There's no way that happens.
Stop playing footsies with me.
I'm not.
Steelers versus the Browns.
Did you go Bengals?
Yes.
Okay. Steelers, Browns. Nick Chubb's probably going to play this game.
I'm going Steelers.
This is a tricky one. The Steelers have a pretty decent defense. Browns defense
they got
is not
Jones,
that good.
bro. They got Jones, bro.
Jones? What Jones? What are you talking about, Jones?
The running back for the Browns.
The Ernest Johnson?
Yes, sir.
I'm going Steelers.
I also went Steelers. Wow, look at that.
I say we write it down first before we say it, and then we say it.
I mean,
then we have your Eagles against the Lions.
This is very exciting listening to us scribble.
This is going to be a close game. The 0-7 Lions against the terrible Eagles.
I want Eagles.
I went Eagles.
Yay!
I think the Eagles win this one.
Hopefully.
Rams Texans. That is no question about it. Are we really going to have all the same? Wow.
No, we have one or two that are different.
Oh yeah,
right
Titans. It's just the Titans. Wow.
49ers and Bears. A terrible game. 49ers are winning that one.
They're coming off 2 losses against the Bears at home. Yeah, 49ers win that one.
They have their number. Bill Belichick has their number.
Wow. It is in LA though. This is a close one for sure. Mac Jones is playing pretty good.
So is Damian Harris.
Yeah. And the Chargers are coming off a loss against the Ravens.
Bye.
I think the Chargers rally up. I'm going Chargers.
Me
You're
too.
going Page. Wow.
Yeah.
This is the tricky one right here. Jaguars against the Seahawks. Seahawks at home.
Geno
no Russell
Smith.
Wilson. Jaguars coming off a bye week and a win the previous week in London. Landon.
We're choosing the same one. I already know. No, we're not, because you're still writing.
I'm going Seahawks.
We're in Jaguars.
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence.
This could go either way, but I'm going Seahawks. Bucks Saints, another pretty close one. The Saints, I still don't know what the Saints are.
I don't know what
good
they
or
are,
bad.
man. I don't know. Jameis Winston is exactly who Jameis Winston is.
And I'm going Bucks because Tom Brady and the Bucks are paying off pretty well. That fan that gave back that 600 touchdown ball.
That's wild.
You know, he gave him a Bitcoin. That's worth like 60-something thousand. It's just gonna keep going up.
Yeah.
Full season tickets for the remaining of the season and for next year. $1,000 credit to the shop, and another ball, 2 signed jerseys by Brady and a helmet signed by Brady. Game worn cleats by Mike Evans and a game signed jersey by Mike Evans.
Just to give that ball away.
I mean, that ball was worth $500,000. So what's the better deal?
$500,000.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No question.
Yeah.
Like
you buy more Bitcoin with that.
I have the friend, the Deja de la Paja, boludo.
Yeah. He has Bitcoin?
No, I had a framed Antonio Gates jersey, and I'm not a Charger fan anymore, so I just gave it to him.
How much is that shirt worth?
Probably like $10K.
I don't think so.
I actually looked it up.
That's what it's selling for. That's not what it's sold for.
No, it did.
Oh,
That was the final bid.
Washington Broncos.
It's still hanging there. So
Washington Broncos. The Broncos are terrible. I'm going Washington.
It's still in the frame. I'm going Washington. Did you say Washington too?
Yeah.
Oh,
Cowboys
shit.
Vikings in Minnesota.
Cowboys versus Vikings. Who's gonna win?
They're both coming off bye weeks.
Both coming off bye weeks. You have the
both Cowboys,
who's a pretty good team, I guess. Pretty good offense with the Vikings as long as it's firing in all cylinders. I'm going Cowboys.
Me too.
Boo.
They have like all the same picks.
Boo.
And then we got the Monday night game, Giants Chiefs.
Jesus Christ.
My gosh.
Why are you punishing us, NFL? Well, I don't want to
It
watch
is in Kansas City.
I don't want to watch the Giants in primetime. Like, what are we doing here?
I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah.
Wow, so we only have 2 games?
Yeah.
2 games. Titans and Seahawks.
50 points. Whatever.
I'm going with
51.
the Chiefs defense is terrible. I'm going with 40.
All right. That sounds great.
At least we have different picks this time.
Do we have different picks, though?
Yeah, we have 2.
Cardinals, ATL, Colts, Bills, Bengals, Steelers, Eagles, Rams, 49ers, Chargers, Jags. Like, I always take a picture of it. Like, I'm going to,
No, it's for my quinela to remember what
Are you
picks I
going to
have.
do that literally the same thing?
I'm going to put 2. You reach all the way over here. I might change Seahawks and Jaguars in one.
That wasn't my leg.
Oh, shit. And I think I might change 49ers and Who do they play?
Who?
49ers?
The Niners play Los Bears.
Oh, man, no. I'm keeping 49ers there. Shit. No, yeah. This is the winning one. I'm going to win $5,000.
So, we have a couple bets, right? We have the push-ups.
Mm-hmm.
We have whoever wins most of this is going to get
to buy the jersey.
Whoever
has least.
Whoever has the least buys the jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? I think I'm missing one.
Now we have $100 bet.
Fucking add it to the thing. Like, we really should have used those push-ups during home games for San Diego Loyal. Now that there's not going to be any more home games this season.
Oh, don't worry. You'll get to do some soon.
What? You wouldn't dare.
Yeah, because even if I use one, I still have one more than you.
Hey, it's not fair.
I mean, it wasn't fair that I was named Humbly Hung for a week.
Are you saying you're not humbly hung? Which part is the not true one? The humble or the
Yeah,
hung?
but I don't want people knowing me like that.
That you're not humble.
Yes.
But
yeah, man.
I hated this.
What?
I hated looking at you this whole time. I'm gonna switch it back by myself.
Oh no, I like
Do you like
this.
it?
I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the flow works better. Let us know whether you guys like this layout or the old one.
For those of you listening, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? And keep it that way, I guess. But
yeah.
We're facing each other now, like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp.
Like every other podcast.
Let me tell you what I'm like, Skip.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I mean, we got to wrap it up somehow. So I don't know if you want to play the theme song to lead the way out.
You can.
No canso. No canso. Stay away.
I'm waiting for it. I'm just waiting for it. I want to do the. This isn't the song. It's the other one, right?
What?
Is this Football Night in America?
I don't know, but you can go to the Two Balls and a Mic theme song now.
I could.
Güey, como tarda, me voy a ir. Wrong one.
Oh, so it's not.
No. That's a different one. Dude, come on. Let's wrap this up. People are waiting. People want to go home.
Nobody's fucking waiting. Who's waiting on you, Chiva?
609 Soccer's waiting.
For what? You actually are neighbors.
What?
You guys are neighbors.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are.
For my work.
Two Balls and a Mic is brought to you in part by
Allstate.
Brought to you by Tacos El Vaquero on 3rd Avenue, in front of 3rd Avenue. You just Tacos El Vaquero that they know because it was 9 a.m. If you go on 9 a.m., you're not going to find Tacos El Vaquero over on 3rd Avenue in front of 3 Punk Sales. So if you want to go ahead and get some Tacos El Vaquero, go after 2 p.m. on any given day other than the Monday or whenever it's raining at Tacos El Vaquero on Instagram and on Twitter. I guess he has a Twitter now and he actually follows us. So Tacos El Vaquero on 3rd Avenue in front of 3 Punk Sales. We're also sponsored by PB European Imports and auto stuff. If you have an auto and
if you have an auto,
you should get that checked out at a PB European and Imports auto in Pacific Beach. We also give a shout out to Fierce Beats. We heard some Fierce Beats. Apparently they play some acoustics on there. Fantastic stuff.
Neta, do you work there? I actually don't know. Yeah, I work at that school.
Yeah,
I do.
Like legitimately,
yeah.
like you guys are neighbors. And we also want to say thank you to all the men and women in the armed forces who are giving their lives up for us.
Yeah.
Their freedoms.
Veterans. My dad's a veteran.
Is he really?
Yeah. I told you this like 3 times.
I know. And I said the same thing every single time.
But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. And let us know if you guys like this new layout.
Did he see action?
No.
Oh.
Oh, man.